Hey guys, welcome to Pepcoding. So in this video, we are going to discuss a new question of searching and sorting series, that is guess the number higher or lower. So in this question, what we'll be doing is we are just playing a guess game. Okay. So in this game, a person will pick a number from 1 to n and we have to guess which number he or she has picked. Okay. Every time we guess a wrong number, we'll get to know whether the number he or she has picked is higher or lower than our guessed number. Okay, so every time we call the you it means we are going to call a predefined function, that is guess, so which returns three possible value. So this method will check if our guessed number is greater than the picked number, lower than the picked number, or is equal to picked number. So if if the number we have guessed is lesser than the picked number, so it will return 1, or if the number we have guessed is greater than the picked number, so it will return -1, or the number we have picked guessed is equal to picked number, so it returns 0. Okay, so now let's discuss the question. Suppose I have a range from 1 to 100, let's say 100. Okay, I have now, it means I have a range of number 1 2 3 4 dash 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 100. Okay, this is the possible range of number. These are the possible numbers that I can choose from 1 to 100. Okay, so it means, so now what do I have to do? I have to check, I have to just guess which number he or she, this person, that is P, he or she has picked. Okay, so I say only with with this information, that is the value of n, that is the low and high, the value of low and high, how can I guess the number, right, in like optimal time? So I say I use binary search here, because I know the value of low and I also know the value of high. So what I am going to do, I'm going to calculate a mid here, and I will ask my guess function to check if it's lower or higher, or equal to my guessed number, like picked number or not. Okay, so first of all, what am I going to do here is I will calculate my mid. Mid is going to be equal to low plus high by 2. So initially, what is my mid? My low is 0, my high is n, that is 100. Sorry, my low is 1 here, 100 by 2, which is equals to 50. Alright, so my mid is 50. So let's say the number he or she has picked is equals to 68. Okay, now my this is a place where my mid lies. This is my 50. Okay, this place is my 50. Alright, so this is the place where my 50 lies. So now I will call my guess function. So my and pass my value, that is mid here. So let's call it guess number for now. Okay, this is my gn guess number. Okay, so now I will check. So now this method will check if is my picked number greater than gn. So it will return 1. It will check if my picked number is lesser than my guessed number, so it will return -1, right? Or otherwise, if my guessed number is equal to picked number, so it is going to return 0. All right. Okay. Now let's erase this for now. Okay. So now we call the guessed number function, that is guess. Now we call this method guess 50. So it is for this value of picked number, it is going to return me what? It is going to return me 1, because my picked number is greater than my guessed number, that is 50 here. So what I will do here, I will increase my, it means that it says that my picked number is greater than my guessed number. So it means I have to check in this range. I can discard this range because my number lies here somewhere, right? So now I shift my low from this point, that is 1 to 51 to this point. Okay, now my low is here, that is at 51. So my low is equals to 51 initial now, and my high is equal to 100. Now I again calculate my mid, which is equal to 151 by 2, which is equal to 75. Now I again check, I again call my guess 75. Guess 50 return me 1, guess 75 is going to return me -1, because the picked number is lesser than my 75, because 68 is lesser than 65, right? So my guess number is lesser than my picked number. Okay, where my guess number is greater than my picked number, so it is going to return -1. Now if it is going to return -1, that is, let's say somewhere, let me just erase this. Okay, let's just erase this. Okay, this was my 50. Was my 51. And see, let's see, somewhere 68 is here and this is my 100. Okay, so now here guess number returns 75. It means guess number returns -1. It means my 75 is greater than my picked number. So 68 is here somewhere. It means I have to, and let's say here is 75. So it means I have to discard this side. I have to look for this side now. Okay. So what I will do, I will shift my high here from this position to this position, right? Because somewhere my number lies somewhere in this range, right? Okay. So my number lies somewhere here. Okay. Somewhere in this range from the 68 to 75. Okay. Now what we have to do? Now I again calculate my mid. Now my high is at position. Now my high is at position that is mid -1. Okay. So my high is at which position? It is at position 74 now. My high is here at index 74 and my low is at this position. Okay. Sorry, my low was at what? My low was at 51. My low is here. Okay. So now what I have to do? I have to search in this range from 50 to 75. Now I again modify my mid. So my mid will become equal to what? 51 plus 75. So now, so 74. So it becomes equals to 125. 125 by 2 is equal to what? 62. Okay. So now my mid is 62. Now I again call guess. Guess 62. So now it returns positive 1 because my 68 is my big number is greater than my guessed number. So now what does that mean? Let's see. Okay. My high was at 74. It was here. And my mid was at which position? That is here 62. Here at 62. Okay, my mid was here. So now what does it say? If it returns 1, it means my number is greater than my 62, right? So if my number is greater than my mid, so it is going to lie in between this position, right? From 62 to 68, right? In between these numbers. Okay. So what I will do, I will shift my low from here to here. That is mid plus 1. So mid was 62. Now my low becomes equal to 63. Okay. So now my low is 63. So I again calculate my mid, that is 63 plus high, that is 74 divided by 2. Okay. Now 63 plus 74 is equal to 137 by 2, which is equal to which is equal to 68. Now I again calculate. Now I again call guess of 68. Okay. So now what guess of 68? Let's again check if 63 plus 74 is equal to 37 or not. Yes, it is equal to 137. So 137 divided by 2 is equal to 68. Okay. Now I can call this. It returns me 0. So if it returns me 0, it means I have found my number. What am I going to do? I am going to return my mid, because my mid is now equal to what? My guessed number, my picked number. So I am going to return my mid. Alright. So we just have to apply binary search here. Okay. Only problem was what? Only problem was my word problem. Okay. So I just have to understand what this question is actually what this question is actually saying me, and which approach should I apply here, or which sorting should I apply here, or which searching should I apply here, like which algorithm is going to be used here. Okay. So that was the main thing. So we have to apply binary search here. Okay. Binary search. Now let's try to code this. It is simply, in simple words, it's just a binary search. So first of all, I will have a low and a high. Low which is initially equals to 1 and a high which is equals to n. Alright. Now what am I going to do? I will run a while loop while low is lesser than high. lesser than or equal to high. Now let's do what? Now calculate mid. Int mid is equals to low plus high by 2 plus high by 2, and call my function int answer is equals to mid of, sorry, guess mid, and then check if answer is equals to 0, return mid. That is, my mid is going to be answer. All right, when my, let's see here, when my answer become, my guess of mid gives me an answer that is equals to 0, so I return mid. So let's see here, if my guess of mid returns me 0, so it means my mid is the answer. Else what are the other possible values? That is -1 and 1. So if my answer of -1, if my answer gives me -1 value, so what do I have to do? It means my picked number is lower than the guessed number, so I have to increase my picked number is lower than my guessed number, so I have to decrease my high. I will be equal to what? Mid -1. All right. Else if my answer is equals to 1, it means my picked number is greater than my guessed number. So what I will do, I will increase my low to mid plus 1. All right. Now I'm again calculating. All right. So let's try to run this once. There's some error. Answer is equals to -1. And let's try to run this. Okay, accepted, and let's try to submit this. Submitted. Correct answer. So basically in this problem, I hope I was able to make it clear to you. So in this problem, what we had to do, the word problem was the only problem. What we had to do, we just have to apply our simply binary search to optimize our time. Okay. So I hope it was clear to you. So I hope you like this video. And if you like this video, please like, share and comment. And thanks for watching.